What's up, guys? Welcome back to Black Star Anime, the anime community's voice of reason. I'm Cody.
And I'm Manny.
And you're watching Let's Talk Anime. This episode of Let's Talk Anime, we're talking about some of the anime we're looking forward to in the upcoming fall 2017 season.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
So this season, we actually dwindled down the list. How much, do you remember how many it was when we first started?
Well, for this whole year, we've been trying to do shorter videos for these season, so we've been trying to get it down.
Yeah.
The list we originally started with was like 26 shows. We managed to whittle the list down to 17, so
yeah.
bear with us.
Yeah, we still have a lot. In case you see the name of the anime that you kind of want to hear us talk about immediately, we do have the timestamps in the description below, so definitely check that out.
You can jump forward. Without further ado, let's get started on this list. First is The Ancient Magus' Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is coming to us from Wit Studio.
Yeah, I didn't know it was Wit that was doing this. I'm excited about that.
Yes. From what I recall, I believe this is going to be on the Funimation simulcast. If you have Verve or VRV, either way, it's going to be on that anyway.
Yep.
But talking about the show itself, let's get into the trailer. Looking at the anime from a glance, we have the main character. It seems to be some type of girl, woman, depending on age, I'm not sure yet, who hasn't had a harsh life. She's had a pretty easygoing life. She's put into some circumstances where she ends up being sold at a slave auction. The person who buys her has the head of a beast animal bone type thing. Mm-hmm. I like the setting so far. Definitely a fantasy setting type anime. Potentially some magic things going on.
Yep.
I haven't read the manga for this. I know the manga has been out for a while, and I know it's kind of popular, so I'm going into this one kind of blind, but I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. This might sneak in at the end of the year and win Romance of the Year. It's looking like
oh, it is a romance.
Yeah, this is a romance fantasy anime.
Someone just got snapped up by a dragon.
Yeah, so there's some cool stuff going on here. It's a fantasy world. You got a lot of fantasy elements, but at the same time, she's a bride. Like, this is a romance anime at the same time too. So I'm interested in seeing how they mix the two together and how it all comes together. Because sometimes it's terrible. Other times it can be really great. So
well, we know for sure it's going to be a clean one because it's Studio Wit.
Yeah, it's Studio Wit. They're Attack on Titan, Kabanari Island Fortress.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys are great. They're an up and coming studio that's just doing awesome. So I'm really, really excited for this one. Next on the list is Black Clover.
So I'm on the fence about this because it's Studio Parrot.
And yeah, immediately, when I started researching, I saw so much hype for this. I'm like, yo, this looks absolutely dope.
It does look dope.
This sounds dope.
It does sound dope.
Studio Parrot's doing it.
Yeah. So, two things I know immediately with Studio Parrot within the show title. It's questionable on how it's going to be animated / ends, but I know it's going to be shonen as fuck.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be very shonen. It's going to hit those shonen notes really strongly.
But the trailer doesn't look terrible.
No, the trailer doesn't look bad.
It looks good. We're following the tale of a boy who wants to be like the head mage of the kingdom, except he can't use magic. Mm-hmm. And then the magic he acquires is anti-magic.
So already we got an interesting premise.
Mm-hmm.
We got dope art looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really skeptical because Studio Parrot ruins animes.
Well, hopefully they don't ruin this one.
Hopefully they don't ruin this one. I'm on the fence. Next on the list is going to be Children of Whales.
So we've been talking about this show for a while.
Yeah, we talked about this at the panel we did like months ago.
So I'm super hyped for this show.
Yes. This looks amazing.
Yes.
Like the first thing that drew me in is the scenery, the open shots that they give you, showing you the world itself. I'm like, wow, this looks freaking great.
Well, that also leads you to believe, hopefully, if they're doing this well enough, that the world and setting actually play a major part in the anime itself. It's not just like around the characters and their interactions. Even though you have the romance and shoujo tags on there, you do have the fantasy mystery, which those two imply you're in a fantasy world setting, so show me that. And there's a mystery, not only just with the characters itself, but maybe with the world itself. Based off initial premise, it looks like these kids are on this giant vessel called like a mud whale or something, and it's just an ocean of sand, and they never been off this vessel.
You
they like
see
grow
fish
up on
jumping
it.
out of the sand and going back in.
It's literally an ocean of sand.
Yeah.
So what happens when the kids leave?
That adventure starts. He meets a girl, and of course, everything goes crazy after that.
Yep. It looks like there's some pretty decent fight scenes going on within it too. So I'm hoping. I'm just super excited for the show itself. I've been trying to watch the trailer numerous times to compare it to other shows, but I just want to watch it to see the show itself.
This is going to be great. Very excited.
So next up, we have Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth.
Yeah.
So I'm still indifferent on this one.
I am also indifferent, but this looks like it's going to be pumped full of style. So I'm kind of intrigued by that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I did get into the setting in this steampunk world, and I believe it's like historical London, obviously the alternate historical setting.
yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. It looks like the main premise is around this woman, this girl, depending how old she is. Everyone's either after her to protect her or capture her because apparently anything she touches instantly melts or rots away, decays. Like she's walking poison.
Yeah.
Her fingertips are acid. She's your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So,
she's poisoned. Then they literally show you somebody touches her face and his glove like melts off. I was like, whoa, okay. So they're not joking about that. So I'm curious to see where they go. Like, if there's some kind of mystery behind why she's like that. Because it's like the government that's trying to capture her and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there's probably going to be a cool
experiment or
mystery in
something.
there.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
So next on the list, I think it's called Daisurai. If it's not, whatever.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah. This looks super weird, and going over the plot, it is super weird.
Yep.
So apparently we have Nazis doing weird Nazi things and occult type things like Nazis love to do. And apparently Nazis summon this crazy thing. I believe they call it the LDO or something like that. They summon it and they kind of like take over this town, and everyone has crazy dreams and nightmares and weird aberrations come up. And
the trailer, like, I feel like it gave me nothing. Like
it gave you nothing but weirdness.
Yeah, like people are doing magic and they're summoning circles, and I'm like, but I thought we were just talking about Nazis.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It's going to be weird. Hopefully it's not going to be too anime, but I already see it teeter-tattering on that line.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Next on the list, we have Garo, Vanishing line.
Look, it's Mappa. I want to be excited. Depending on the source material for this, we have already learned, dictates how Mappa executes a show.
It looks like this is based off a TV series. So I actually got really high hopes for this.
Okay, yeah.
So they're interpreting a TV series. They're probably going to animate it out. And from the action sequences I'm watching, this looks like it's going to be awesome.
It's already awesome because it sounds like the main character, his name is Sword. So, yeah. Not only does he meet the one name requirement, it's also Sword.
It's also a weapon.
Yeah. This is going to be awesome.
This is going to be cool.
Apparently, Sword stumbled upon a secret. He's trying to unveil the secret, and the only clue he has to go off of is El Dorado. They don't explain whether that's a place or a person or a thing yet.
Or some kind of plan.
Either way, based off the trailer, this looks awesome. If you've been sleeping on Mappa shows, please do not. We've been talking about them for a while. 2 thumbs up.
Mappa's great. Yeah.
Next up, we have Girls' Last Tour.
So, I'm intrigued just by the premise alone of this.
I'm absolutely watching the crap out of this.
Yeah, essentially society's over, and it's just these 2 little girls left, and they're just scavenging.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Do not be fooled. Do not be swayed by the art style. Do not be swayed by that premise. This is a post-apocalyptic scene. Do not be deterred because the 2 main characters are girls. This has the potential to be one of the best shows this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I promise you.
Like you were saying, the art style is not seinen. It's very cutesy even. But you see them, they have rifles, there's bullets everywhere. The world looks like it had a nuclear fallout or something.
Something happened. But
something happened.
I want to know what happened to other people. Hopefully that's going to be unveiled throughout the show. I want to see their struggles. This is White Fox, so they're going to have some dramatic, emotional things going on. The studio is very well known to convey emotion as well in their anime.
They've been killing it this year, so absolutely look out for this. This looks great. Next on the list is Infini-T Force.
So this is going to be Tatsunoko and anime as fuck. If you're like me and you're not really introduced to the Tatsunoko world, then you're just going to look at this and be like, wow, this is super anime as fuck. What the fuck's going on? This is like a mix mosh. Who they have in this based off the trailer? I believe they had Gotchaman in this. They had Casher in this. They had the Space Knight in this. And the other dude, I forget his name. If you're a huge Tatsunoko fan, don't crucify me. I'm not in depth about that.
If you're a Tatsunoko fan, you're gonna jizz in your pants.
Yes, and don't let the CG deter you either. No. If you've learned nothing from what we've said, it's two things: studio map is great, and CG anime are actually really good.
Yeah. The detail they're putting into the characters for this show, is ridiculous. Like I haven't seen that yet in a CG anime. This level of detail. But it's also very stylized anime detail, so that might turn people off some. Yeah. Overall, though, the animation looks great. It's freaking anime superheroes saving the world. I'm on board. Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Inuyashiki, Last Hero.
Yeah. So, this looks pretty interesting.
This looks interesting.
I'm surprised they went... It's rare you see an old man main character.
Yep.
Just off the bat. That's really weird. Like, this guy's like in his 60s or something like that.
Yeah, he's like 58. He looks fucking ancient for some reason. Apparently his life's downhill. No one likes him. His family doesn't appreciate him. He gets diagnosed with cancer, and something strikes him. Something. Yeah. Some light.
He gets hit by like a light, and then he's different. Judging from the trailer, it looks like he gets turned into a robot or an android or something like that. I'm like, whoa, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, but maybe he turns into a superhero since it's called Last Hero, and he's towards the end of his life, and he literally is getting a brand new body, and maybe he decides, like, hey, I'm going to be a superhero.
Yeah.
But
we'll see. It's a seinen, though, so...
It is a seinen. It's Mappa.
I see it taking that darker path. Yeah. It is Studio Mappa.
It is Studio Mappa, so hopefully it's very well done. Hopefully it's not too well done, because Mappa, with manga sources, likes to stick to the source material to the T, and sometimes that doesn't draw the most, what do you say?
It's not the most aesthetically appealing.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how it goes. Map is amazing. Hopefully they knock this out of the park. So, next on the list we have Just Because. It's a high school anime. How do you feel about that, Cody?
Look, the trailer looks good. That's what gets me about it. I understand they're second year high school students.
They're third years. They're about to graduate, aren't they?
Yeah. Excuse me.
They're literally almost done with high school.
Well, that's a little different. Okay?
They're literally almost done, and they get a transfer student that kind of just disrupts everything.
Well, now you're explaining Orange. And I don't think internally I can handle another show like Orange.
It's a drama show, and judging from the trailer, there's going to be a lot of, looks like, heartache, drama, and just all around high school.
My body's ready.
Yeah, I'm on board for this. It looks like it's the style's great.
Yes.
It looks like it's going to be well-made drama. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for this. Might sneak in at the end for drama of the year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Next on the list, we have Juuni Taisen, Zodiac Warriors.
Listen, one sentence synopsis right here. Battle Royale with Chinese Zodiac characters in anime format. Boom.
Yes.
Go watch it.
This looks super pumped with style.
Yes.
Anime style. I'm getting a little bit of like Fate Stay Night vibes, and not like the different character types, and we're going to be rooting for, I like this guy, he's the rat, or this guy, he's the tiger. You know what I mean?
I am curious to see how they handle each different Zodiac character, and are they going to try to fit them into a trope?
They might fit them into their characterization of the Zodiac. Of the Chinese Zodiac. Yeah, and I'm
remember there's Chinese Zodiacs too. So I'm totally for that. If they're just decimating each other in a battle royale setting, I'm totally for that.
I'm okay with that too. This looks like it's going to be bloody, a lot of action.
Oh, and their skill set, individual power set is definitely going to be rooted in their Zodiac. Character type. So, yeah, I'm going to watch the crap out of this.
This is going to be great.
I talked myself into it. Next up, we have Kino's Journey.
Yeah.
Do I say 2017?
I guess 2017.
There's a previous, there's an older Kino's Journey.
This is a remake, correct? Not a sequel or...
I would say this is a remake, based off what I read.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not familiar with Kino's Journey, it's a tale of Kino's journey. He has a talking motorcycle named Hermes. They're going on adventures.
So right there, I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And I watched the trailer, and it's giving me Seinen vibes. I'm like, we got a talking motorcycle in the Seinen?
Yes, this anime is a Seinen. Like I was telling you off camera and explaining it, I felt like the previous Kino's Journey, despite myself being a fan of it and many others not, it is a Seinen story, but it was told through the medium of a shonen anime, the older one.
Yeah.
This looks more truer to the original format and form of the Seinen story being told through a Seinen anime format.
It looks like we're going to have a great adventure anime here.
Mm-hmm.
It might give a few shows a run for their money. We'll see how they do it. I'm totally on board. This looks great.
Yes. Land of the Lustrous.
Cool.
So, reading the synopsis alone with this anime, I was hyped.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's like these gem women, because apparently everyone in this anime is women besides like one dude who's probably the bad dude, and they're made out of gems or something like that, far distant future.
They're like a gem.
They're being hunted by the moon dwellers who are using their just shattered gem bodies as decorations, probably for their garments or home. That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the trailer. I'm not sold.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've even said it before. I'm over the CG anime issue. I'll watch a CG anime perfectly fine.
Yep.
I'm not feeling this particular style personally.
I actually want to see where it goes. I'm digging the way they're breaking these gem girls' bodies apart. Like, we're seeing them getting shot down by arrows, and their bodies are literally like exploding apart as a hard surface thing. And I'm like, that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that part's great.
I want to see where this goes. I want to see the fighting. The part that I'm a little weirded out by is they're literally in a war. People are getting assigned roles to fight, and a main character gets assigned the role of making a history of encyclopedia.
I don't like that. I feel like based off the trailer, they're in some Gem Girl Academy. That's what's throwing me off the most. Don't make this Gem Girl Academy.
No, if that happens, I'm not going to watch this.
Exactly. We'll hope for the best.
We'll hope for the best. Next on the list, we have Recovery of an MMO Junkie.
So yeah, based off the title, I want to watch.
Yes. So we got a woman in her 30s who just quit her job and became a NEET, started playing games, and she doesn't want to stop.
Cool. I'm for it.
I'm all for it. What got me even more intrigued is in the game, she made like the handsomest male character ever. She loves playing this guy in the game. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta see this. The characters look fun and quirky. She looks fun and quirky. Like this is gonna be really great.
I'll tell you my line. So for the sheer fact of being so overwhelmed with these type of anime, if by any chance this is a cross-world anime and she gets put into the game somehow, I might say I'm done.
I might say I'm done too. I'm getting Welcome to the NHK vibes.
I'm okay with that.
And I'm hoping they go that way where it's a little bit of a role reversal. This
already looks much more comedic than Welcome to the NHK. Welcome to the NHK had like dark satire.
It got really dark, yeah.
And it was still hilarious, so this looks awesome.
Yeah. I'm on board for this. This looks great.
Next up, surprisingly, is a horror anime.
What?
And it's called King's Game.
Yeah. I'm usually not big into horror anime, but reading the premise and watching the trailer, I really want to watch this. This actually really looks good.
So this looks more of a mystery horror, probably with the way the deaths are occurring, because apparently there are deaths occurring in this anime. It's going to be more of the grotesque type, opposed to like the dark horror fantasy with monsters and demons, etc.
I kind of got a slasher vibe.
Yeah. So based off this, a class, and they're in a high school setting, which I'm okay with if they're dying. They all get a text message from the king, and it gives them specific details that they have to, instructions that they have to follow, and if they don't, they can be killed.
Yeah.
And most likely a bunch of high school students are like, yeah, fuck you, king, and so one of them get butchered in school, and they're like, never mind, this is serious.
I've been wondering if the king's going to have them start killing each other, and that's how serious it's going to get. So,
alright, let's do it.
Yeah. See where it goes.
Next up, we have Robomasters. Yeah.
So, we got kids in school making robots to fight each other, but they're in college. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
That means adult after parties, you got drinking sessions. Hopefully they go out and do all that kind of stuff.
They're probably super dedicated nerds to their robots.
No, I have a feeling they're going to be super dedicated nerds, and then after class, they'll be like, let's go get a drink.
I hope for that too.
Yeah, let's hope. But yeah,
the trailer's kind of selling the robot fights.
Yes.
And I'm totally for that.
I'm totally for that too. We got engineers and programmers getting together to make robots.
Is this a sport?
To fight. Maybe, depending on how they pull it off. If there's
a tournament, is it a sport?
If there's like a super robot league that they always have sport, or like always have robot championship fights and that kind of stuff, and they're trying to enter the league, I would say it would be.
Oh damn!
But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Next on the list, we have anime that's definitely a sports. 2-car.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This is a big maybe.
So I'm excited because it's motorcycle racing, and it's motorcycle racing with a sidecar at that. It looks like they're pulling off interesting techniques. Mm-hmm. The downer, as Cody mentioned to me off camera, is the all-girl sports hasn't been done right perfectly yet.
Yes.
Not that it can't be. Mm-hmm. I want to see it really well. The closest one that I've liked so far has been Scorching Ping Pong Girls.
Yes.
I found that really interesting. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. There hasn't been like a Haikyuu with all girls yet. That hasn't happened. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping this can get there.
But even with that, to kind of go off of that, some of the strongest characters in Haikyuu
are the girls. Yeah.
Whereas you're getting nothing but the guy characters for like 10 episodes, and the girl manager comes in, gives them all like a reality check. So I feel like the different genders with mixing in for a sports anime helps. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that the all-girl formula can't work.
No, not at all.
Like we said, we haven't seen it work yet. Hopefully this does do it.
I'm hoping, this breaks through that wall.
Hopefully this motorcycle racing is dope, and the girls are super dope, and they're not all tropey.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. All these girls, they're in the sidecar, they're leaning and everything. Yeah. Like, it looks great. The thing that'll bring me down is if every girl's bubbly and has the same kind of personality, I can't watch that. I need a little bit of different. I need a lot of different. Yeah. So, let's hope.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Talk Anime, where we talked about some fall 2017 anime that are coming out soon.
Give us a like if you liked this video. Give us a thumbs down if you didn't. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what are you looking forward to for the fall season. Share this out with your friends so they can see everything that's coming out for fall. And of course, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It really helps out the show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
No competition. All these rappers suck like Kirby. Richie kill them all like my name is Gogo 13. Haters act like they don't listen, but I know they heard me. I run them over faster than that Lamborghini Mercy.